Good day, great day, and grand day to you all. Welcome back on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. I'm excited to be here. I'm always excited. Yeah, you may not all see it, but I'm always excited. I'm excited because I get to help people. I get to help people discover more and more of who they truly are at the core. And that just brings me excitement. I love what I do. I'm excited about what I do. This is who I am. This is what I've lived. And I'm just excited that I'm able to share that with you. So welcome back. Today's topic is your own spiritual operating system. All right, that's today's topic, your spirit's operating system. So what is that? I remember in a few series ago, I talked about your lens or looking at things from a different lens. And I wanted to impart a new perspective, or a different perspective rather, on what that means. We are all familiar with computer systems. We know that computer systems come with an operating system, if you will. And sometimes that operating system or this computer requires other softwares in order for it to work, right? But it was made as a computer and it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. However, we are always interested in other apps or other downloads of different things that we need for our computer or we think we need for our computer in order for it to work efficiently. But I want to impart this perspective and just look at how we, as spiritual beings, having this human experience, having that innate knowledge within you, that innate knowingness within you, that's not always validated, that's not always seen as important or valued or prominent in one's life. And so going back to one of the perspectives that I shared in the previous video, which was understanding that as a spiritual being, we have everything that we need inside of us, okay? So if that is the case, as a spirit being, having everything you need to live out your purpose, and those tools are within you, if that is the case, why is it that many of us lose path or lose our way or get lost trying to figure out who we are? A lot of times we are in situations or circumstances occur or traumas occur, or just life seems to take its own direction sometimes, and we often are not aware or understand where we kind of veered off the path, okay? And so understanding that we are spiritual beings having this human experience, one would have to understand that yes, everything we have within us in your spirit is there, and we have it all. You don't need anything else. But if we simply were to listen to the tiny, tiny voice within us, that's not loud. It's not loud at all, but it's small, it's soft. If we were to quiet the mind enough and understand that there's innate wisdom within us, then we would be able to glean some of those information out of us. Right? But what happens is when we come here as spiritual beings, right, inhabiting these physical bodies, we come here with our own operating system. The spirit has its own operating system. But what happens is that as we grow up, right, as we grow up in the world, we're raised by our parents, we are influenced by different constructs that we have in our planet, right? So we have the social constructs, we have family constructs, we have religious constructs, we have educational constructs, we have all media constructs, we have all of these other aspects of our lives. We have other aspects of of this world that we are engaged in this planet, right? That seems to influence our mind, our behavior, our thinking. So let's call them softwares. All right, so we have all of these different softwares in or on this planet that is used to rear us a different way, or going the opposite direction of what we innately came here to do. So our spirit is its own operating system. And all of those constructs that I mentioned, consider them different softwares. Okay? If there are different softwares that we are constantly downloading and downloading and downloading into this, our own operating system, right? Eventually, at some point, this operating system will get slower, will get full, would be overloaded, can't hold any more memory. The system slows down, the system may even crash. Sometimes you have to get the system repaired. Sometimes you have to update the software. Sometimes you have to change the software. Sometimes you need to add memory. Why? Because we're downloading so many of these social constructs, right? These softwares into our operating system, when the system itself has everything that it needs in order for it to operate. Why are we doing that? Why are we downloading all of this information into our software that is not needed when the spirit is its own operating system? I say that because, and I wanted to outline it in that way or make that distinction, because we're constantly taking in, we're constantly downloading other people's or other systems or other philosophies of thought, other softwares that do not belong to us. And within you, within your essence, is its own software. Meaning, just to go back and just to articulate again, that all of the tools, all of the strength, all of the skills that you need to be able to mitigate planet Earth, to be able to mitigate your difficulties, to be able to mitigate the challenges that you have, is stored within your essence. And if we were to simply reflect, meditate, seek guidance from an individual who has this understanding, who can help guide you back onto your path to live a life that leads you to achieving your purpose and helping you to discover your purpose on a day-to-day basis. That is the key. Too many people I've come in contact with who have been just lost because they seem to have forgotten that they have their own operating system and they have downloaded hundreds of different softwares into their system, where now the system does not work, where now the system is too slow, where now the system may be or have a virus and it's just going bonkers. I haven't heard that word in a while, but you get what I'm saying. It's time for us to really look at who we really are within our spirit, within ourselves, within our essence, in your gut. Live by your truth. Your truth is yours and no one can take that from you. But in order for you to truly discover what your truth is, in order for you to be one and in alignment with your essence, with your own innate consciousness, it requires you to be one, committed to it. 2, have the will to pursue it. 3, the desperation to not be able to live without it. And 4, the compassion, the love, the excitement for self in what's to come. there goes a short segment today. I can go further, but I only have time for that short piece there. Didn't want to go without saying hi to you all and bringing upon you some wisdom and understanding, rather said overstanding of who you are. Remember that you're loved. Namaste.